So hello, hujambo. Welcome to today's class, our Swahili class. And my name is Veronica and I teach Swahili at Resplendence Language Arts. Something little about me. I hold a degree in Swahili, a bachelor's degree in Swahili. So every time we are learning Swahili, just trust that you're in safe hands. So today we are going to be talking about counting and the days of the week in Swahili. Sometimes before we get into the lesson, I like teaching people at least one greeting. I know I have done so many other classes on greetings and other things, but it's always good to remind ourselves. But before we go to that, we have one of our students here with me. I don't know if Shannon, do you want to say hello? Hello, Shannon, do you want to say hello?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was still on mute. Yes, hello, I'm Shannon. I'm in the Rockville, Maryland area, the DC area, and happy to join in and learn. All I know right now is Pole Sana, and that's it. Eager to learn more.
You're much welcome. You'll learn more definitely. So for the rest of the people joining in, you're much welcome. And to everyone that is watching us live on YouTube, you're much welcome. And we are going to start off. So allow me to bring up my presentation so we can get this lesson rolling. Trust me, it's going to be fun. Counting, it's just 0 to 10, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 10. It's going to be very simple. Have that mentality. And I'm sure by the end of this lesson, you will have mastered these numbers and also the days of the week that we are going to learn today. Here comes my presentation. So as I said earlier, we are going to be talking about numbers 1 to 10. And when I say numbers 1 to 10, I mean the cardinal numbers. Today we are only going to major on the cardinal numbers and maybe so a little bit touch on the ordinal numbers, like the sequential way of counting. And then we go into days of the week. So Shannon, now that you're with us, I don't know if you know any number in Swahili. Do you know any?
No, I don't, unfortunately.
Wow. So yes, get ready to know. Yes, Frank, you're most welcome. You're most welcome. So as we start, I like to introduce you to a very short list of vocabulary. These words you're going to be using them with words with the things that we are going to learn today. So the sentences that we are going to be forming and examples in class, we are going to use this. So the first one is number. Number is the word for numbers in Swahili. Number for number or numbers. It's both singular and plural. Simple, number. Other people say nambari, R-I at the end, nambari. So whichever you choose, it's correct. Number for numbers or number. And then we have the word for zero. The word for zero is sifuri or sufuri. I don't know if you all can see my pointer. Yes, sifuri or sufuri for zero. And then sometimes I may want you to count. Maybe I grab a few pens and I ask you to count for me. What you do, what I tell you is hesabu, hesabu. So I'm giving you an instruction to count, hesabu, count. And if you notice something, I have an hyphen right before the word, meaning it can take different shapes. But we will learn that in our other classes, or even if you choose to join one of our classes. So If I tell you hesabu, you know I'm saying count. I'm kindly asking you or telling you to count. And then if I ask ngapi, ngapi, ngapi is how many. I may just hold these two pens and I ask you ngapi, ngapi. So because yes, we are in the crawling stage in learning Swahili. If I ask you ngapi and I'm holding this, you just know I imply how many pens. So ngapi for how many. And then gani means which or what. Gani for which or what. And then we have a very interesting word for every time you want to mention the word day. Day, which day? So the word for day is siku. A day as in a day. Day as in siku as in a day. Like if I want to ask you what day is it today? So what I'll be talking about is siku. Right. So we've learned from number, sifuri, hesabu, ngapi, gani to siku. Now I want someone to help me read this list. So I'm going to pick on Shannon to start off, and then Frank, you will also say it after me. So Shannon, are you ready to say it after me?
Yes.
Yes. Number.
Number.
Yes, number is for number or numbers. Sounds much more like English. And then we have the word for zero. Could you try it on your own?
Sifuri.
Yes, sifuri or sufuri. Very good. And then, how do I give you an instruction to count?
Hesabu.
Yes, hesabu. Very correct. And then the question word for how many?
Ngapi. Sorry.
Yes, perfect. Ngapi. And then we have this.
Gani.
Yes, gani for which or what. And then we have this one.
Siku.
Yes, siku for a day. Frank, do you want to try?
Yes, please, I'll do that.
I'm pointing.
So number.
Perfect.
For numbers. Sifuri or sufuri for zero. Hesabu for counts. Ngapi for how many. Gani for which or what. Siku for day.
Wow, very correct. That is good. So then we go on. The word for week in Swahili is wiki. So much more sounds like English. Wiki for week. And then we have the ancient way of saying it, which is Juma. Juma. So most of the times you'll hear people say wiki, wiki. And then we have when we are talking about the relationship between days, maybe you want to talk about yesterday, maybe you want to talk about the day after tomorrow. How do you say that? So we start with jana for yesterday, jana for yesterday, and then we have juzi for the day before yesterday, the day before yesterday. And we have leo for today, this very day, today, we say leo in Swahili. Very simple. And then tomorrow in Swahili, we say kesho, kesho, tomorrow, kesho. And then the day after tomorrow, we say kesho kutwa. That's very simple, right? Shannon. Practice time, do you want to?
Yes.
Yes.
Juma or wiki.
Yes.
Jana for yesterday.
Yes.
Juzi, the day before yesterday.
Yes.
Leo is today.
Yes.
Kesho is tomorrow. And kesho kutwa. is the day after tomorrow.
Yes, perfect. Frank, are you there? Do you want to go through this very quickly?
Yes, please. So,
yes.
Wiki or Juma for week, Jana for yesterday, Juicy for the day before yesterday, Leo for today, Kesho for tomorrow, Kesho Uchwa for the day after tomorrow.
Kesho kutwa. Kesho kutwa.
Okay, Kesho Kutwa.
Perfect.
Kesho Kutwa. Thank you very much for the question.
Oh, you're welcome. So I'm just going to give you a very simple example. So Swahili sentences are very simple to learn. So let me give you an example. Maybe you just want to say what day is it today. So you simply say Leo. Leo, we say Leo is today. And then ni is day. What? So this is how it goes literally in Swahili. Today is what day? The question, a word goes to the end after the day. Leo ni siku gani? Today is day which? To mean today is which day? So have that in mind. I will remind you when we get to learning days of the week. And I also told you every time if I ask you, maybe I'm holding something or pointing at some pictures or images and I ask ngapi, you'll simply know that I'm asking how many in reference to what you can see. So I hope you've learned some new words. And then we go to this counting. Very simple, you'll know that. And now that my vocabulary list is hidden, Frank, do you want to remind me the word for zero? We always have a zero before one. So do you remember the word for zero?
I forgot it. Something like sikuru something.
Yes, you're almost there. Shannon, do you remember?
Yes, only because I wrote it down. I'm cheating. Sufuri.
Next time you will not cheat. So yes, it's sifuri or sufuri, sifuri. So we start with one, moja. I'll just read it out and then we repeat together and then we practice to help us memorize. It's very easy to memorize. After we read through, you will realize that. So we start with moja, moja, mbili, tatu. Moja, mbili, tatu. Frank, go with me. Moja, mbili, tatu. Try it out.
Moja, mbili, tatu.
Yes, Shannon, try out with me. Moja, mbili, tatu.
Moja, mbili, tatu.
Perfect. And then we go to nne, tano, sita. Nne for 4, tano for 5, sita for 6. Nne, nne, tano, sita. Frank, nne, tano, sita.
Nne, tano, sita.
Yes, very good, Shannon. Nne, tano, sita.
Ne, tano, sita.
Nne, nne, nne.
Ne.
Yes.
So the N, the first N is hard. N and then ne. In ne.
Yes. Nne, tano, sita.
Ne, tano, sita.
Yes, very good. So moja, mbili, tatu, nne, tano, sita. Moja, mbili, tatu, nne, tano, sita. Read through, Frank, up to number 6.
Moja, mbili, tatu, nne, tano, sita.
Well done. So 7, 8, 9 is saba, nane, tisa. Saba, nane, tisa. Saba, nane, tisa. Try it out, Shannon.
Saba, nane, tisa.
Marvelous. Saba, nane, tisa, Frank.
Saba, nane, tisa.
Well done. And then lastly, we have kumi, kumi, kumi. So saba, nane, tisa, kumi. We start all over. And now this time round, try to memorize. I'll hide it all after this so that we can memorize it. Okay, so moja mbili tatu. Frank, moja mbili tatu.
Moja, mbili, tatu.
Nne, tano, sita.
Nne, tano, sita.
Saba, nane, tisa, kumi.
Saba, nane, tisa, kumi.
Wow. So it's your turn, Shannon.
Okay. Moja, mbili, tatu, nne, tano, sita, saba, nane, tisa, and kumi.
Yes, perfect. So to everyone else out there viewing these or watching these, kindly practice with us. Watch these over and over to help you memorize. When you repeat after us, I'm sure you're going to get it. So I want us to memorize 3 in groups of 3s. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9, and then 10, because yes. I want to give you a rhythm to help you master this. So we start with moja mbili tatu, moja mbili tatu, moja mbili tatu. I don't know if you got that, Frank. Moja mbili tatu.
Moja, mbili, tatu.
Moja mbili tatu.
Moja, mbili, tatu.
Nne tano sita.
Nne, tano, sita.
Saba nane tisa.
Saba, nane, tisa.
Kumi.
Kumi.
Yes, I still love our children's songs and rhythms and stuff. But today I'm not doing the song, but yeah, this at least will help us. Shannon, I don't know if you're able to do this. So we go moja mbili tatu.
Moja, mbili, tatu.
Nne tano sita.
I keep mispronouncing ine. Nne, tano, sita.
Saba nane tisa.
Saba, nane, tisa.
Kumi.
Kumi.
Yeah. So let me try to show this and see how much we can remember. Frank, do you remember the word for 10?
10 is kumi.
Perfect. And there is no cheating. There is no cheating. Try to remember it okay. And Shannon, do you remember the word for 6?
Let me see. Moja, mbili, tatu. Ine, sita. I can't remember.
Okay, so let me do this again. Moja mbili tatu. Moja mbili tatu. Nne tano sita. Saba nane tisa. Kumi.
Oh, so it's sita.
Yes. So moja mbili tatu. Moja mbili tatu. If you go with 3s, it will help you master. Moja mbili tatu. At least.
Moja, mbili, tatu.
Yes. And then nne tano sita.
Ine, tano, sita.
Saba nane tisa.
Sabe, nane, tisa, and kumi.
Yes, kumi. At least I believe everyone has mastered Kumi. You know, back in primary school, we used to do most of the tests were 10 out of 10. And then you'd always feel good when you got 10 out of 10. So when you got Kumi, you felt good. So don't forget Kumi, and also don't forget the rest. So let's see what we have. We have a counting task 1. But what I want you all to do is to look at this list and tell me what number between 1 and 10 is missing. So let's see who goes first. We have moja, mbili, nne, tano, sita, saba, nane, tisa, kumi. A number is left out. Which one is it?
Tatu. Moja mbili tatu nne. Yeah.
Yes, perfect. That is correct. So I add one more question. So you look at this, it's between 1 and 4. 1 and 4. Tell me which one is missing. Which number is missing between 1 and 4 in Swahili?
Mbili.
Good. Frank, it's your turn. Frank, it's your turn. So between 5 and 8. So which one is missing? We have here tano, sita, nane. Okay, so we still continue with you, Shannon. So between 5 and 8, which number is missing?
Moja mbili tatu nne tano sita.
We have tano, sita, nane. One is missing between 5 and 8. So tano is
7. No, 5.
yes, correct. Tano is 5.
Sita is 6. Moja mbili tatu nne sita.
And then, so I'm helping you out with this. So,
Saba.
yes, Saba for 7. Saba for 7. And then tell me the last two. The last two numbers we learned.
I think it's Tisa and Kumi.
Yes, Tisa and Kumi. Good. So go over these several times. It's very easy. They form the basis of all the other of a couple of numbers. When you're counting, you must know these cardinal numbers. We use this for counting. So go over this again and again, even if it means coming back and watching this video. And I'm sure it will help you. So we are going to see what we have next. Oh, yes. Another task, counting task. This is very easy. I want you to tell me the number that comes after whatever you can see on the screen. So what number comes after tano? What
Sita.
number? Yes, wonderful, Frank. Shannon, what number comes after tatu?
Moja mbili tatu ine.
Yes, good. Frank, what number comes after moja?
Mbili.
Good, student. And then we have saba. What comes after saba? Shannon?
Oh gosh, I can't remember.
Yes,
Moja mbili
saba
tatu.
is 7. So 8 in Swahili is, Frank, do you remember?
Nane.
Yes, nane for 8. And then we have the number that comes after tisa. This is very easy.
Kumi.
Yes, kumi for 10. So just to remind you, tano is 5, tatu is 3, moja is 1, and then saba is what?
7.
7.
7.
And then tisa?
9.
Yes, good. As simple as that. When you do this exercise over and over, trust me, it won't take you long to master all these in Swahili. After this, let's see what we have. So we are now seeing the days of the week, And the reason as to why I wanted us to look at the numbers first is because I want you to be able to relate how we name the days of the week in Swahili. But just briefly, I had said we will talk about ordinal numbers. These numbers, not numbers, but they are used to indicate sequence or an order. Maybe you have a list or a certain sequence and you want to mention. You could say first, second, third, and so forth. So how do we say this in Swahili? So the sequence goes, the first one, I will put it this way. A kwanza. Kwanza is first. First. Okay, first. And then we have a pili for second. Second. And then a tatu, and the other just look like the normal ones. So you realize we have a with an hyphen here. This is to imply that every time you are counting, these will keep changing depending on whatever you are counting. But for purposes of this class, we are going to use, it's called A of association. A of association. So this is what associates whatever you're counting with the order. So for purposes of this class, we will be counting days of the week. So it will be ya kwanza first, ya kwanza first, ya pili second. And then we have ya tatu, ya nne, just now like the normal cardinal numbers that we have said. Just the first and the second have a different phase. That the first one is ya kwanza, and the second one is a pili, pili. And then we have ya tatu, ya nne, ya tano, ya sita, all the way. So kindly remember that. And then let's look at how Swahili people name their days. And something very important to note is that days of the week in Swahili follow the Muslim weekly pattern of worship. That was the basis of naming the days. And in this schedule of worship, Saturday is considered the first day of the week. Saturday is considered the first day of the week. And then Friday is considered as the main day of worship, and it's regarded as the last day of the week. So Saturday is the first one, and then Friday is regarded as the last day of the week. This is just to introduce you into how we came about, the names of these days came about. So we have Jumamosi. I said it is the first day of worship in the Muslim calendar, schedule of worship. And then we have Jumapili is day 2. I said you can notice we have Pili and Juma on its own. Let's say Juma is the congregation day. And I also mentioned that Juma is the day for week in Swahili. So we could just say wiki or Juma. So now, let's see this. Jumamosi is the first day. Mosi is the ancient way. Like the old Swahili, we would say Mosi to mean one. So Mosi and one mean the same thing, but we rarely use this. We rarely use Mosi. So it is here to indicate that it is the first day of the week. Jumapili is day 2, which is Sunday. So Jumapili is Sunday. We have Jumatatu, day 3, which is Jumatatu, now is Monday. Jumanne is Tuesday. Jumatano is Wednesday. And then we have Alhamisi, which is Thursday, day 6 of worship. And then we have Ijuma, which is day 7, and the last day of the week, the congregation day. So don't get confused when you can see Jumatatu, you're wondering, why is Monday Jumatatu? It's just because the basis of naming these days follow these pattern of worship. That is where the names are borrowed. So let's go to see now the order as we relate to English. Now we have the Swahili name and the English name. Let's master this. So Jumatatu will be Monday. Jumanne is the word for Tuesday. Jumatano, Wednesday. Alhamisi, Thursday. Ijumaa, Friday. Jumamosi, Saturday. Jumapili, Sunday. And I hope everyone with a question about how is it that Monday, Jumatatu, you can see Tatu somewhere, but it seems to be Monday. Let that not confuse you. I've already told you the cultural aspect behind the naming of these days of the week. So yours now is to just master these and you're good to go. So Shannon, if you're there, you will help me read through Jumatatu.
Sorry, Jumatatu, Jumane, Jumatano.
Yes.
Alhamisi.
Perfect.
Ijuma.
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 Yes.
Jumamasi.
Yes.
Jumapili.
Yes. Okay. So Jumatatu for Monday. You have to repeat this over and over to get it. It's not that, it's not complicated, by the way. So we will have a task, a practice task after this, and you will need to remember at least a few of this. Frank, if you're there, I want you to help me read through the list.
I will do that.
Yes, please.
So Jumatatu is Monday.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Jumane is Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Jumatano is Wednesday.
Yes.
Alhamisi is Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Ijuma is Friday.
Yes.
Jumamosi is Saturday. Jumapili is Sunday.
Yes, very correct. So which of among these looks very simple for you to remember? Shannon, I start with you. Which one do you think is the easiest to memorize?
I feel like the first three.
The
Because
first three. Yes.
because tattoo is 3 anyway.
Yes.
So like if I memorize in Moja, it's close to Jumasi is close to Moja. So I feel like I can remember Jumamosi, Jumapile, and Jumatatu. And even if I remember Jumatatu, I can go back and think Jumane and then Jumatano.
Yes. So if you notice something, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Saturday and Sunday have proceed with Juma. Yes, start with Juma and then the additional part. Juma Mosi, Juma Pili, Juma Tatu, Juma Nne, Juma Tano. So it's only Thursday and Friday we do not have start with the word Juma. So Alhamisi for Thursday, Ijuma for Friday. I don't know who finds Alhamisi and Ijuma easy because it looks different from the rest. So again, yes?
I think I find Alhamisi quite easier to remember because it is almost similar to Al Qaeda. So Alhamisi. Sure.
Okay, that is nice. So again, for you to master this, you have to go over it again and again until it sticks in your mind. So let's see what we have here. We have some random questions. So random question time. So I could pick a question from counting numbers 1 to 10 or involving the days of the week. And we have them in Swahili, but I will help you translate this. So wiki, what do we say wiki is, Shannon? What's the English word for wiki?
I think it's week.
Yes. So I want us to analyze this and see if we are going to get it. So wiki is week. And then moja is?
Moja is first or one.
Yes. Moja is one. Moja is one. So ina, when you say ina, is you're saying has. So wiki moja ina siku ngapi? Siku, Frank, what do we say siku is?
Six, so
Yes, so siku is day, the word for day. A day, a day. Yes, siku. So, and ngapi is a question word. Ngapi, we said, is a question word, meaning how many. So someone try to help me figure out what this question is asking. And something else to note, in Swahili, in English, we say 1 week, because adjectives or modifiers come after the noun. The modifier comes before the noun. But in Swahili, it's the opposite. We start with the noun, and then we go to the modifier. So in Swahili, this will be wiki moja, 1 week. You can see they have changed positions. 1 week, wiki moja, week 1. That is how Swahili goes. The order of adjectives, the use of adjectives with nouns. So wiki moja ina siku ngapi? I know it could be a challenging one, but Frank, do you want to try to figure out what this means?
Yes, please.
Yes?
I think it means how many days are in the week?
Yes. So I'm asking this in Swahili, Shannon, and you will give me the Swahili answer, just the direct answer, if you understand what it means. So Shannon, wiki moja ina siku ngapi?
Saba.
Well done. So it means how many days are there in a week? Or a week has how many days? Perfect. So we go to the second question here. We have leo ni siku gani? Leo ni siku gani? Shannon, do you want to try? The word for leo in English is today.
Yes.
Yes.
And then siku is day.
Yes.
So today, day, and then Gani is which. So which day is today?
Yes. So which day is today, or what day is today? So Frank, I'm asking this question in Swahili, and you're also giving me the answer in Swahili. Frank, leo ni siku gani?
Jumamosi.
Yes. Leo ni Jumamosi. Let me write that down. Leo ni Jumamosi. Like today is Saturday. Today is Saturday, correct. So what is the day before yesterday in Swahili? I don't know who remembers this. I know it could be a hard one. What's the day? How do we say the day before yesterday in Swahili? Who remembers? So the day before yesterday in Swahili is juzi. Juzi, for the day before yesterday. Very simple, juzi, a very short word. And then what is the day after tomorrow in Swahili? The day after tomorrow in Swahili?
Kesho kutwa.
Yes, kesho kutwa. Kesho kutwa. Yes, let me write that down. Kesho kutwa. Kesho kutwa. For the day after tomorrow.
Because kesho is tomorrow, correct?
Yes. So Frank.
Hello.
Kesho kutwa will be what day?
Alhamisi.
Kesho kutwa. What day is today? Saturday?
Today
So the day, Kesho Kutwa is the day after tomorrow.
the day after tomorrow.
Yes.
Is Jumatatu.
Yes. Kesho Kutwa will be Jumatatu. That is Monday. Okay. And then Shannon, what is the English word for Jana? Jana.
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 Yesterday.
Yes. Yes. So Jana is yesterday. Remember, today is Leo. Leo, you know, just borrow it from this word. It's a very popular one in English. So if you see this in Swahili, just know it means today. Leo, kesho.
Kesho is tomorrow. And yesterday is Jana. Leo, Kesho, Jana. Okay.
Yes. And then we have now the word for yesterday, which is Jana. And then the day before yesterday will be Juzi. Leo today, kesho tomorrow, kesho kutwa the day after tomorrow, and then Jana for yesterday, Juzi for the day before yesterday. It could look like too much for now, but when you go over these again and again, you will be able to remember. Any question from you, Frank? And for anyone else out there watching this on YouTube, you could just drop a comment, ask a question, tell us what you think, tell us what new thing you have learned today. Yes?
I was gonna ask, is this recorded?
So you can go to our YouTube channel maybe some few minutes or some hours later after we are off the class, and you will find it there. You can also subscribe, by the way, like it, and watch it as many times as you want.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yes, you're very welcome. And again, by the way, tomorrow we also have another class. It will be at 12 p.m. EST, Swahili class. We'll be having Professor Hamisi. He's based in Tanzania. So he will be teaching us family in Swahili. Trust me, it will be a very interesting, topic. So make sure you find time, join us again tomorrow for another Swahili lesson. And we also have a series of other lessons, different languages in lineup. So don't miss. Kindly subscribe to our channel, get updated every time we have content for you, and also register for our classes. We have upcoming group classes, and we also have private tutoring sessions. So you can just drop a message or a comment down there in the comment box and tell us how we can help you learn. So thank you very much for tuning in. So the greeting that I'm teaching today, because I know I've taught greetings for so long, so I'm teaching you how to say goodbye in Swahili, the very common one. So we say kwaheri, kwaheri. Frank and Shannon, kwaheri. So you just say back kwaheri. Kwaheri.
Kwaheri, kwaheri, kwaheri.
Okay, so everyone, thank you very much for tuning in. Kindly subscribe to our channel, keep watching, and keep follow us on YouTube, on Facebook. We are also on Instagram. We have amazing content for you. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.